What's up out there, Barbershop Sports Politics fans? This is a gem for you today. It is definitely an old conversation, but old does not take away from the hilariousness that you are about to witness. Please listen to this video. Get to the end of it. This is something I don't even know how I haven't seen this up until this point. Judge Mathis went in on Wendy Williams and would not let up. You all get ready for some hot garbage that is probably not the hot garbage that Wendy Williams expected to have, because normally that's what she does. So she was actually the foul smell from the garbage today. Just listen to this and y'all comment and tell me what you think about it.
As I was afferning my nasal passages, the judge is looking at me very accusatory-like out of the corner of his beady eyes, thinking that I, mother, am up to something. How dare you?
I didn't say a word, and if I were you, I'd leave that alone.
You saw me leave the bathroom. You presumed I went in the other room.
Last time I saw you get up from the chair, go to the bathroom, come back cleaning your nasal passages.
Last time you were here,
you're right. That means you went out there to get high and came back and did your nasal passages.
And the last time you were here, I was eating incredible amounts of food, right? And you were checking my fingers to see if I was smoking weed and having the munchies.
And that's terrible. And you know what? Because just like folks don't like to, they don't want to let me out of the streets.
Yes.
And that's probably what fuels some of that nonsense about me, is because folks still see me back in the street. I won't let you live down your past. Isn't that terrible? I'm as guilty as anyone else. I plead guilty. I'm on the mercy of the court. Sentence me, but I don't do handcuffs.
Okay, let me just talk a little bit about your book, and then we're going to get into the rest of your mess, because I'm not going to let you live this down, because unlike you, my people know exactly where I stand on what I do and how I've handled it. So we're going to get back to you, Judge. His new book is called Inner City Miracle, and in the book, Judge Greg Mathis, you are my favorite judge on TV, although Marilyn Milian, I have to say,
People's Court, she's doing a good job.
Love her. Love her.
She's doing a good job.
But you, Judge, you reign supreme.
Thank you,
So, anyway, why the lure of the guns and the drugs in the streets? In the book, you'll also find out about his life in jail and then out of jail, how he attained a GED, how he was blocked from the bar. Basically, a story of triumph and over tragedy.
Yep, and that's what I do, and the fact is, I wrote that book not because I wanted to go and reveal all my skeletons. The fact is, I didn't. I never wanted people to know about my background, and it wasn't until 1995 when I ran for judge that my opponents dug up my criminal background. Up until that point, I had worked in politics, had become a lawyer, had worked for the mayor of Detroit, had worked with Reverend Jesse Jackson, who had mentored me in politics, had did all that, and no one other than a couple of folks had known I was a thug as a kid. So when I ran for judge, you know the nature of politics, as I call it. They dug up my background and gave it to the media in an attempt to destroy my career. And what man thought would destroy me, God used it to lift me up and make me the youngest judge in Michigan. And that's why I'm so protective of my image and anybody who tries to touch that. You know, yesterday I was on the Caroline Ray show. This is the woman that replaced Rosie O'Donnell.
I know about that show. They asked me to be a street correspondent, but I chose to hold out for this glorious VH1 thing that I'm doing right here in the studio.
Very good. All right,
to be on the Wendy Williams show.
So let me tell you. Let me tell you how folks want to keep me in the street. Let me tell you how they want to keep me in the street. We are interviewing about my book. Suddenly she asked. She said, "Where's the cards? Where are the 3 cards?" And they bring out 3 cards. I said, "What you want me to do with that?" I said, "We heard you play 3-card Molly. We heard you play that with your wife, and we want you to flip 3-card money."
What's wrong with that, Judge?
And she pulled out a stack of money, because I'm not a 3-card money flipper.
Okay.
I am a judge who've overcome all of that.
Yeah, but
so
you
don't try to send me back to the hood and have me representing that. I want to represent excellence. I want to represent commitment to overcoming the obstacles in the hood. She pulled out a stack of money.
Okay.
She put out a stack of money and put money down.
Okay.
I said, "No, we can't gamble on television."
Okay. Okay.
I'm a judge.
Okay.
We can't gamble, period. It's against the law unless we're at a casino.
Okay.
So one, she's taking me back to the street, showing her audience that I still knew how to, what she presumed, I still knew how to throw and flip the money. Secondly, she was going to have me gamble, break the law on television. A judge, a distinguished judge, by the way, I feel.
Yes.
And lastly, what happened was when she picked the red card, I showed her. I said, "You know more about the streets than me now. I'm out the streets and you in it." Because she was right and I was wrong with the 3-card money.
If I had some cards, I would ask you to do that too. I don't feel as if there's anything wrong with that, Judge. Because you know why? Well, look, I want to talk with you because here on this show, whether it's TV or radio, one thing that Wendy Williams does is keep it real with her audience. Now, my audience knows all about me and what I've been through, and what they don't know, I go into explicit details in my book. Now, that might not be true according to you about this woman that allegedly you slept with. You allegedly got her pregnant. Listen to let me draw up the skeleton, Judge, and then you fill in the meat.
Wendy, I didn't read that part. Now you making that up.
Okay, let me draw up.
And WBLS about to be sued for defamation. You gonna make some stuff up here
Judge, you
wasn't even alleged.
Okay,
now that's called defamation.
All right.
That's called defamation, Wendy.
Okay.
She did not allege that.
All right, look.
I'll tell you what she alleged, and it wasn't that.
All right, you tell me what she alleged, Judge, in all of your anger.
I'm not angry.
Yes, you are. Yes, you are.
I'm not angry. She said that she had an encounter with me where I was getting high.
Doing cocaine.
Doing
Brought to you by Classic Throwback TV.
Still addicted to based on your nasal passages and all these days you're missing at work. And going in and out of the bathroom right while I'm here in the studio. As I told you, I've never used
New York City. Are you following me?
Listen, I've never used cocaine in my life.
Okay,
never in my life.
Tell me what else she alleged, Judge.
She also alleged that I asked her to sleep with my wife.
Yes, she did.
Yeah. Yes. Right, and so, and if you want to believe that ridiculous nonsense, you feel free to. But and you want to keep fueling it when no one else has even asked me about it.
Nobody else keeps it real like
everyone
this.
in the media knows that tabloids print trash, but every week that they pay people to come up with you or anyone in this studio to go to a tabloid and tell them, I want to sell you a story on someone, and they'll buy it.
Right.
And if that's the type of stuff that you fuel on your show,
and
feel free to. But I don't know what else you want me to tell you.
I also got it.
I didn't do it.
I also got it.
I have nothing to do with it. And I don't know the woman. Never met her. Never used cocaine. Now let's talk about fueling your stuff. You, on the other hand, have admitted to being addicted to cocaine.
Absolutely.
Secondly, you continue to show symptoms of your addiction.
Okay.
Lastly,
what are those symptoms? Tell me.
These nasal passages you keep coughing up.
And I did Afrin.
This eternal cold that you continue to have.
Yes,
that you can't have to come to work because every other week, and now you're even stupid so low as to blame it on your baby, your newborn. How low can you get? That's about as low as you can get to blame your child for your cocaine addiction. Then, lastly, your bisexual activity. I'm sure your audience want to know about that. I've heard that rumor.
I'm sure my husband would love that.
Yeah. Oh, he watches? Does he watch when you do it?
Yes. Don't you know?
No, I don't know. I didn't know you were that low down. Lastly, we can continue with what I heard about all those abortions. Like 8? You had 8 abortions? That's what I heard. That's the rumor.
How interesting.
Now you want to keep fueling that? Did you write about that in your book?
I wrote about abortion in my book.
All 8 of them?
Yes, I wrote. I have an abortion.
Goodness.
Unlike you, Judge, I'll be smarter about my book. I don't reveal everything for free. People must buy my book to get the information that they need to get.
To finance this radio show knowing that you had 8 abortions, a cocaine addict, and a bisexual. Sponsors continue to put up money for this show.
You know what, Judge?
Man,
you are
better watch out for the anti-abortion crowd. I can tell you that.
Let me just
you
say
watch out for them. You better say something to them. Don't explain to me.
Let me say
you
something.
You ain't no trial with me. That's what you're going to be on trial.
Let me say something to you and to everybody listening.
Go right ahead. See,
you are the...
You thought you were going to get me on here and hijack me.
You are the Tyson Beckford.
You got the wrong person, Don.
You are the Tyson Beckford of the protest protest.
I'm not some of these soft guys you done had on here that you think you can talk anything to. I come from the hardest streets of America. And if you think you're going to send me back to the streets fueling these nonsensical rumors that come in a tabloid.
I'm not fueling anything, but I'm just
the other tabloid article where I'm supposed to have beaten up the Reverend. Me and Reverend Jackson jumped on a preacher in L.A. You didn't see that?
No.
Or you just too fixated on drugs and sex to discuss that? Is that your problem? Because you got a real fixation with drugs and sex, and that's all you talk about from what I understand on your show. And now we know why you had all those 8 abortions.
Right now.
My God, do you have any spirituality in you at all? You need to go to church. What church do you go to? Because you need God in your life.
Tell us about the beatdown,
and
Judge.
I'm not mad. Anyone that knows my show know that I don't take any disrespect or I don't let anybody say anything they want to me without me checking them real strong and real tough. And that's what you're getting today, Wendy. You're getting a real good checking. All right, which is what you need, and quite frankly, it's overdue. You get folks on your show, and you just think you can talk and say anything you want to them. Well, that's what I do on my show, and my show has higher ratings than yours. So I'm trumping
it's very
you today.
Interesting.
I'm trumping you today.
No, you're not trumping me, Judge.
You're gonna have to listen.
You're actually not trumping anything. What me and my audience talk about we talk about on a regular basis, and it's actually very comical to me. All of the protesting you're doing, it's almost like, you know that saying, thou dost protest too much?
Being checked. Understand me clearly. This is called when you think that you can just treat people unfairly and say what you want.
I am not saying what I want to you. I simply asked you about this woman, and you immediately jumped to the highest of protestivity.
I tell you what I immediately did.
Something WBLS New York.
I immediately told you that it was untrue, and I told you that it was tabloid trash, which all public figures have to endure.
Right.
And then you continue to want to talk about it for 10 more minutes. And I informed you that you were fueling rumors by continuing to talk about it, thereby damaging my reputation. I'm not going to let you do that. And when you try to do that, you're going to get checked every time you do it. Are you clear on that? Or do I have to continue checking you over and over? Because I will. As long as I'm here and as long as you get out of order, I will check you.
So,
yeah.
So you don't know this woman?
There you go again. Are you still getting high? Because I just saw you leave the bathroom looking like you were getting high. In fact, you got white powder around your nose right now. Yes, you do. Ask your colleagues.
Okay, can we bring it close up?
Doesn't it look like she got white powder around her nose?
The VH1 camera.
You got powder around your nose. Let's take a look. It looks like it to me. It looks like you got white powder to me around your nose.
I don't know whether...
You still a dope fiend? I need to check you in the rehab and pray for you.
Well...
You need help, sweetie.
Let's all get along.
Turn to Christ.
Okay. All right.
What church you go to?
Where's my deck of cards at?
You picked the wrong one this time, Wendy. That's all.
No, I think I picked the right one, baby.
That's right. You want to build your ratings up on me.
This is
you
like...
You want to build your ratings up on a real star. That's right, baby.
Look, after this is over, you and I still cool?
I kiss you now. We cool now.
No, I don't cheat on my husband. You know...
That's right. You know. Screw other women in front of him. That's what you admitted to a minute ago. Remember? You just said he watches while you screw women. Isn't that what you said on the air? Your listeners heard you. You want to deny it now?
Oh, boy.
Yeah. It's tough, isn't it?
Artie,
it's tough dealing with a real one when you're used to dealing with fakes.
Okay.
It's tough
I just need somebody to weigh in on this. Artie, weigh in on exactly what is going on here, because you're here every day. You know how I deal with my listeners, and you know, can we take phone calls?
Let's take some phone calls.
Absolutely.
Okay. Let's take phone calls. We'll take them right now.
Yes, sir.
And damn it, nobody curse. We need phone calls right now. Judge, you need to have... Oh, you have headphones on. Okay. Hi, BLS, you're on the air. Hello? Is this the day that...
Hello?
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 Hi.
She needs your help. She needs your help. Wendy needs your help.
I got you, Wendy. I got you.
No, turn your radio down. You're on the radio with me and the Judge Mathis.
Oh, okay.
All right, next. Lolo. The super people, super friends.
She needs your help.
Fan
She
out.
needs your help.
Hi, BLS.
Hello,
Hi.
is this Wendy?
Yeah.
Hey, Wendy, this is Valerie calling from the Bronx.
Hi, Valerie.
Hi, first time I get through to you.
How you doing?
Good, good. I'm listening to your interview with Judge Mathis.
Yeah.
What's up with him? He's going off on you.
That's right. I sure am, because she's spurring untrue rumors trying to damage my reputation.
I am not
And I'm
spurring them. We're dispelling them.
No.
Let me
You've
tell
tried to
you.
talk about it for 20 minutes. Yes, you have.
We're trying to
And
dispel
you did it
them.
with Chris Rock for 2 hours. Thought I wasn't going to hear about it, and I did. So I couldn't wait to get here to
Mathis,
check you to
damn,
your
you gonna be
face.
quiet.
Sweetie, this is what I do on television every day, and thank you for
That is
watching.
true. That is true.
That's what I do. So I'm real. I am who I am.
And Wendy,
I'm on
Yes.
the phone
with
when I do
you. You
on
haven't been able to
television.
come back on him.
No, she can't.
You know what,
Judge, she too high.
Because I am absolutely.
She too high. That's why she can't, sweetie.
Look.
Brought to you by
Thanks, Val.
Classic Throwback
Here's the thing,
TV.
Judge.
Yeah.
And this is going to be my
Yeah.
I think final
Wendy, I
comments on
gotta
this
go
while
in a
you're
minute
here.
because I have to
Hold
do a
on.
book signing.
There's a woman
People want
who's
my book.
alleged
They
that
wanna
you
read
had an
about
affair with her.
inspirational- they
She's
wanna
a
read
younger
an
woman. She's about
inspirational
24.
story.
She's got a big behind, long 2-inch nails, and she apparently went to sell her story someplace. All I'm asking you is, did you know the woman?
I told you that. How
You
many
said
times
you
I
didn't
tell
know her.
Right.
You said you've never smoked coke
Never.
or done coke.
Never in
But
my
but the
life.
way that you're reacting, you have to understand.
Denial.
Is
Denial.
The way that I'm acting is the person who knows that their reputation was defamed by you for 2 hours with Chris Rock behind my back based on trash tabloids.
We didn't-
The way that I'm acting is that I came
didn't
here
dwell on
today
you for
and
2
then
hours,
you tried
Judge.
to talk about it for 20 minutes after I dispelled it to you in 30 seconds. I've worked long and hard to overcome the streets of Detroit. I went from jail to the 15 years to the youngest judge in America,
Right.
and I'll be damned if I'm gonna let you or anybody else defame my reputation
been to the
with this
mountaintop.
nonsense.
Were you
and
backstage
trying
at
to
the
make up
BET
stories
Awards with
and
gators
continuing to
and all like that?
continuing to fuel rumors that are untrue. That's why I'm checking you and anybody else to do it. And this nut over here that keeps making noise while I'm talking, I'm gonna get on him in a minute.
Were you
This little hood with his pants down below his butt like he got no respect
Why
for
you looking
himself,
at my butt, Judge?
showing his nasty drawers that he ain't even
Oh,
washed.
you're looking.
Don't
How
nobody
you
want to see
doing?
that, and he must don't know
Oh,
that
how
that's
you
what they wear in
doing?
prison. I know because I've been there. And the people who wear it in prison are the homosexuals
You wanna
who
know?
want to be someone's wife.
Let me
and
ask
if that's
you this.
what he wants to be, I get him a husband.
Were you
because he
backstage?
looks a little
Were you
soft
backstage?
anyway.
Were you backstage at the
He look a little
BET
soft
Awards?
anyway.
I want you,
He look
Judge.
a
How
little
you
lighter
doing?
than loafers.
I want you, baby.
Yeah,
Were you
yeah.
backstage at the
Now,
BET
anybody else want
Awards?
to get checked?
I want
Anybody
the
else
judge.
wanna get
Flirting
checked?
with the young
And
girls.
I'm checking everybody here.
Were you backstage
Jesse
at the
was with me at the
BET Awards?
BET Awards. The
All
only
right.
person I was
It's
flirting
Jesse's
with
boy.
had my wife, and she was at my side
All
every
right.
second.
All
What
right.
woman did you hear I was supposed to be flirting with at
I
the
just heard
BET
you were back
Awards?
there taking pictures and being charming.
Taking pictures and being charming.
Yeah.
And for that, you call me flirting. You see what I'm saying? You see what I'm saying?
Part
You
of
see
your-
why I'm checking you? Because you just said what you heard
checking.
was that I was backstage being nice and being charming and taking pictures.
Well,
and for
I
that,
actually-
you said you heard I flirting.
It was
Those are
actually-
two different things.
It was
all
actually-
right?
it was actually
so
a
once
little more,
again,
but,
once again, you are trying to
Once
fuel
again.
things that hurt my reputation. I don't know why. Are you jealous? I hope your VH1 show takes off, but don't hate on me until it does. Hopefully you'll get on television. You keep trying. This pilot I'm giving you today, it might be the one that sells your show and gets you on television. Then you don't have to hate on me no more, Wendy. Then you don't have to try to fuel
Judge Mathis, nobody's
these
hating on you.
outrageous allegations. What
Nobody's
else you
hating
doing?
on you.
You're
Can you call me
fueling
Judge?
outrageous allegations. And so that's
Call
why I
me.
have to check you every step of the way.
The very
and let
interesting
you
thing is
know
that we've had
you
people
cannot
dispel
continue to
rumors
do
in
that.
much more calm ways than the
Right,
judge,
because
and I'm
they're
so
not me.
shocked because the
I
judge
just told you.
is more mature, and I just thought you would
You don't
have
know
a
me.
more
You
mature.
don't know
Look at me.
Wendy,
I wish
you
that-
haven't read the book, obviously.
I wish that the
The
book
book's
just
not
came
already
out,
here,
Judge.
Judge.
I've been busy
Yeah,
with
and
my
it
own
sold
book,
out in
telling
3
my
days,
own
by the way.
truth, which is
When it
something
was
that.
printed in
What
3
about
days.
us?
But you don't know me. That's why you thought
how
I
you
would
doing?
be
He's
calm.
concentrating
Why-
on me,
That's
Art.
why
Shut
you
up.
thought I would be calm while you continue to defame me and damage my reputation.
defame
But
me.
I would never be
right.
calm if anybody tries to do that. that to me.
All right.
And they will get checked
Judge.
over and over and over, just like I'm doing you. And since I can't talk anymore, because your little homosexual girlfriend over here with his pants down, by his butt, like he has no respect for himself, keep interrupting. I'm out of here.
Judge,
Thank
please
you,
call me.
and good
How
luck
you
on
doing?
your show. But please stop hating on me. It'll be all right.
I love you.
Do you need
I love you.
Do you need some money?
I've
no,
got
then you'll
my
use
own
it for your
thing going
cocaine
on.
habit.
Oh, yes,
I don't want
that's
to
right.
give you the money
That's
for
right.
that. Have a good day, sweetie, and take that
Judge, I'm bending
homosexual
over.
with you. All right, bye bye.
There he goes.
Bye bye. Bye bye, Judge. Are you gonna call me, Judge? How you
And he
doing?
cursed. He
Come here,
cursed on the
Judge.
radio?
Let's play some cards.
Oh my. I just, after that, man, the way he was flowing, I just thought Mystical was going to jump out and say, do you know who you're messing with? I was born to be a soldier. Do you know you? I was born to be a soldier. Hey, this man, oh my goodness. Like I said, I can't believe I haven't heard that, man. I hadn't heard that thing right there. But, you know, I'm surprised Wendy Williams doesn't get more things like this to happen to her with what she does. I mean, realistically, you know what you are. You know what you do. You're in the business of selling lies, just like the tabloids. Rumors, lies, same thing. You know what I'm saying? You're in the business of selling untruths, unproven facts. And you know, it's amazing that she's made it this far. But I know that this is old, and she's on TV. She's toned it down. I'm sure that she some type of way she bribed her way to the top or something. So, but man, this is an old interview, but it definitely was a great one. All of y'all sports politics fans out there, man, give me a like. Show your love, man. If you haven't heard this video, and if you have heard this video and it's still hilarious to you, give me another like or whatever, and always subscribe. Peace out.